Good afternoon all. I welcome you all to HashLearn Studios. Today's topic on your banking clerk prelims 2018. The topic is percentage. So before I start with the problems, I would like to tell you the basics of percentages, how to solve the problems on percentages, what are the strategies you should follow when you solve the problems on percentages. Yeah, here you should know only one important note: the percentage is nothing but with respect to 100, you have to divide by 100. Percentage is nothing but you have to divide by 100. Suppose if they say if the price was x rupees, we say the price is increasing by 20%. What is happening? Instead of x rupees, I will take it as 300 rupees. Okay, it is increasing by 20%. What does it mean? 300 into 20 by 100. So how much that is going to give you? 60 rupees. So this is actually the basic calculation, but I will tell you the best method in the next slide. If x rupees was there, that will become x into 20 by 100. So many rupees is 20%, but the best method is skip the decimal. What actually the skip the decimal method is? Suppose if it is 300 rupees, example, if it is a 300 rupees, if I need 1%, skip 2 decimals. So what is 1%? If you skip 2 decimals, it is 3 rupees. If it is 10%, you skip 1 decimal. What is 1 decimal if you skip? It is 30 rupees. Suppose if it is 100%, no skipping. It is full 300 rupees. Example, in some cases they will ask you what is 9%. Very simple, you can do the calculation in the mind. 9% is 10% minus 1%. 10% is 30 minus 1% is 3, which should be your 27 rupees. Right? That should be 30 minus 3 is 27 rupees. Is that okay? Yeah. I'll give you one more example. Suppose if they ask you to find if 5,000 rupees is there, rupees is 5,000, and if they ask you what is 12%, very simple. What is 10% of this? You have to skip 1 decimal. 10% is 500. And what is 2%? You have to skip 2 decimals. If you skip 2 decimal, it will be 50 and 50. This is 1% and this is 1%. So that will be total 12%, which will be nothing but 600. Is that okay? So this is the best method to get the answers quickly. Okay. So with this basic, I would like to directly take you through the problems. I'll give you many strategies where and how to use these concepts in solving the problems. Okay, so here is the first problem. The price of sugar is increased by 20%. As a result, the family has decreased its consumption by 20%. The expenditure of the family on the sugar is decreased by see here, price of sugar, I'll keep it as X rupees and the consumption let me take in kg, it as Y kgs. The price of the sugar is increased price of sugar X into 20% is nothing but 1 plus 20. The price of the sugar is 1.2 by 100. Better I'll write it as 1.2 times because the price is 1.2. It's not by 100. Okay. As a result, the family has decreased its consumption by 20%. So what is 20%? Decrease is 0.8. Says 0.8. As a result, okay, the expenditure of the family on the sugar is decreased by. So what was your original price? Original expenditure was X into Y minus the next, after increasing the price, how much it is becoming? X into 1.2, 0.8 into Y, this is 1.2. Okay, so what is happening here? Just you can simplify this. This is xy minus X into Y. Best method is write it as 12 by 10 and this as 8 by 10. Once you do the simplification, what happens? You can write it as 12 8s are 96. By 100. So what does that will give you? X into Y, that will give you 4 by 100. So 4 by 100 is nothing but 4%. which is nothing but option C. So 4 by 100 is nothing but 4%, which is option C. Therefore, the expenditure of the family on the sugar is decreased by 4%. So XY was the original, and the next, what happens when the consumption is decreased? That will be 1.2 into X, 0.8 into Y. That should give you the final answer to be 4%. Is that okay? Yeah. Let us go to the next problem. A reduction of 20% in the price of the sugar enables a purchaser to obtain 3 more kgs for the rupees of 120 than the original price per kg of the sugar is. This is very simple. Again, the previous problem, how you did the same procedure you need to follow. The price of sugar, we'll keep it as X rupees, and consumption in kg, we'll keep it as Y. A reduction in 20 reduction price of sugar, that will be 0.8, or we can write it as 8 by 10. What is the consumption in kg? That is going to become Y plus 3, and you know that what they have given is X into 8 by 10 is the price of the sugar, Y plus 3. So X into 8 by 10 into Y plus 3 is equal to 120. So if you simplify for this, what you will get? X into Y into 8 by 10 plus 8 3s are 24 by 10, X is equal to 120. And you know the original cost was 120. When you substitute X into Y as 120 here, plus 24 by 10, X is equal to 120. So what does this simplification will give you? This will cancel with this, that is 24. X by 10 is equal to 120 minus 12 8s are 96, that will give you 24. X is equal to, when you cancel, your X will be 10 rupees. Is there any option? Yes, there is an option. So what they were asking you, they were asking you to find the original price of the sugar, which is nothing but 10 rupees. So here you have to note one important note. This is the X is the price of the sugar and Y is the consumption of the sugar in kgs. Okay, Y kgs, X rupees. Here there is a 20% reduce, is nothing but 80%, is nothing but 0.8. Since there is a reduction in the price, extra 3 kg of sugar is taken and the total cost will be 120. Just you multiply and substitute, you will get X as 10 rupees per kg. Okay, let's go to the next problem on percentage. Yeah, in 1 liter of mixture of alcohol and water, water is 30%, means if the water is 30%, what will be the alcohol? Alcohol will be 70%. Okay, the amount of alcohol that must be added to the mixture so that the percentage of the water in the mixture becomes 15%. So here you should note 1 liter is nothing but 1000 ml. Okay, so 30% water is 30%. What is 30%? As I have told you, 1000 ml means your 30% will be 300 ml water and your alcohol will be 700 ml. Is that okay? So 300 ml is water and 700 ml is alcohol. The amount of alcohol that must be added to the mixture so that the percentage of the water in the mixture becomes 15%. See, you are adding X liters of alcohol. If you add X liters of alcohol, so what was the final quantity? Will be thousand plus X. If you add X liters of alcohol, your final quantity will be 1000 ml plus X. And what is the percentage of water becomes 15% means your 85% will be that is 1000 plus X. What is 85%? 85 by 100. The total amount of alcohol that must be added to the mixture so that the percentage of the water in the mixture becomes 15% means 15 total 100 minus 15 is 85%. You know that should be equal to 1000 plus X into 85 by 100, that should be equal to your alcohol 700 ml plus X liters. Okay, so once you equate this, what happens? Do the simplification. This into this will give you 1000 into 85 by 100 X 85 by 100 is equal to 700 minus plus X. Once you cancel this, the best method is just you can multiply throughout by 100, you need not cancel the term. Okay, so once you multiply with 100, this will be 85,000 plus 85x, this is 70,000, this is 100x. Once you simplify, is it 15,000 is equal to 85 minus 100 minus 85 x, that will give you x is equal to 1000 ml. So look at the option, the 1000 ml is in option A. You have to add 1000 ml of alcohol so that the total mixture becomes 85% alcohol and 15% water. So answer is option A. Is that okay? Yeah. So this is one of the most important step. The equation which I have given here, this is the total amount of alcohol, 85%, 1000 plus X liters of 85%, and the alcohol will be 700 ml initially plus X liters of alcohol you are putting there, 700 plus X ml. The total final answer will be 1000 ml, which is nothing but option A. Yeah. The next is there is a papaya tree. A papaya tree was planted 2 years ago. It increases at the rate of 20% every year. Okay. If at present the height of the tree is 540 centimeter, what was, okay, when it was planted 2 years ago, it is increasing at the rate of 20%. As I told you, %20 is nothing but 1.2. X into 1.2 again into 1.2. So this is for the first year and this is for the second year. And what is the total? It is 540. Very simple. This is 12 by 100 into 12 by 10. It's 12 by 10. Just if you skip the decimal, it is 1.2 will become 12 by 10. 12 by 10, that should be equal to 540. So what will be your X? Into 12. So what does that will give you? Four threes are 12, 4 ones are 4, better will cancel, this will go at 6, 2 into 6, 2 ones are 2 twos are 4, 2 sevens are 14, again will cancel with 3, 3 twos are 6, 90, 2 ones are 2, 45, again I will cancel with 3, 3 6 are 3 4s are 12, 3 1s are 3 5s are 15, that will give you 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 ones are 2 5s are 10. So this is 15 into 25. So it's 250 plus 125. It's 375, which is option A. You know how the calculation is? 25, 15. You can write it as 25 into 10, which is 250, and half of that is 125. The total will be 375, which is your option A. Okay, yeah, fine. So before going to the next one, we shall solve the previous session contest question. Evaluate 6 2 by 7 plus 52 1 by 7 minus 39 3 by 7. Very simple. The fraction is, first you need to do 42, 7 5s are 35, 7 6 are 42, 44 by 7 plus 52 into 7 plus 1. So 52 into 7 is 7 2s are 14, carry 1, 35 plus 1 is 36. This is 365 by 7 minus 39 into 7, you do 9 5s are 45, 9 7s are 63, 21 plus 6 27. This is 273 plus 3, 276 by 7. So once you add up, this will give you 365 and 44. This is 9, 10, carry 1, 409, 276. When you do the subtraction, 3, again 3, 1. So 133 divided by 7 is the fraction. So if you want to cancel, you can just cancel. 7 ones are 7, remaining is 6, 7 9s are 63, so 19 will be the answer. Okay, that was a simple one. Here is the contest question. The question is, in a box of fruits, there are 25% of apples, 40% of oranges, and the rest are mangoes. If there are 2000 fruits in the box, how many mangoes are there in the box? How many mangoes are there in the box? Okay, let us come to the problems. Yeah, here is one problem again. The population of a village decreases at the rate of 20%. If its population 2 years ago was 10,000, then the present population is, it is decreasing. What is the meaning decreasing? Decreasing is very simple. As I told you, what is 10,000? What is 20%? Is it 10% is 1000, 20% is 2000. So in first year 10,000 minus 2000 will give you 8,000. Okay, what is 20%? Again, that is 800 is 10%, 800 is 10%, that will give you 1600. So once you subtract 8000 minus 1600, that will be 6400 is the population. Which is option B, which is your option B. Okay, let's go to the next question. A bill was passed in the parliament with 60% of the members voting for it, which was 60 more than the number who opposed the bill. See here, 60% of the members. The total members BX. The bill was passed in 60% voting for it. So who are voting? Voting is 60%. What is not voting? Will be 40%. A bill was passed in a parliament with 60% of the members voting for it, which was 60 more than the number who opposed the bill. So the difference 60 by 100 x minus 40 by 100 into x, the difference was 60. Once you do the simplification, what happens? 60 minus 40 is 20 by 100 x, that will be equal to 60. If you cancel, your x will be 600 by 2, which will be 300. So is there any option? Option C, which is 300. Is that okay? Fine. Let's come to the next one. Yeah. Similar question. 8% of the voters in an election did not cast their votes. See here, if 8% are not casting their votes, 800 minus 8 is 92% cast their votes. What does it mean? I will say that if x is (92% cast their votes) is implies x into 92 by 100. Okay, in the election there were only two candidates, the winner obtaining 48% of the casted votes defeated his opponent by 110 votes. See, remember here 92% cast their votes, in that 48% is the winner, and the loser. What is 92 minus 48? 92 minus 48 is 12, 4, 8 minus 4, that is 44%, and the difference is given as how much? 1 1 0 0, 1 1 0 0. So what will be your answer? 48% minus 44 is 4%. Actually better I will represent this as implies. 4% implies 1 1 0 0. Now it is very simple. What will be 1%? What is 100%? 4% is 1 1 0 0 means what is your 100%? Very simple. If you multiply it by 25, because you know that how many in 100 there are 25 fours, right? So if you multiply what does that will give you? 25 into 11, this is 5, this is 7, so 275 100. Is there any option? 275 100, that is the option. The total number of voters, the total number of voters is 27500, which is option D. Is it clear? Winners is 48% and losers is 44%, because 92 minus 48 is 44, and the difference in votes, whatever the percentage is there now, the 4% is 100 and 1100 votes are there. The 4% implies 1100, then what is 100% of the votes? Okay, fine. Let us go to the next problem. A person bought 76 cows and sold 20 cows at a profit of 15%. See here, 15% profit. 20 cows into the profit is 15% means I will take 115 by 100 plus 40 cows at the price into 119, 19% I will take it as 119. Twenty cows 15, 40 cows 19, and the remaining 16 cows at 25%, 125 by 100, and he got a profit of, the total profit is how much? Is 6750, means this is what I am selling. He has purchased how many? 76 cows at X rupees. Cost of cow X rupees. So 20 into 115 by 100 plus 40 into 119 by 100, 16 into 125 by 100 minus 76, X is equal to 6750. What you need to do? Just you have to simplify this. So how will you simplify? Divided by 100 is there. 115 into 20 into 40, this is 119 into 40. So let us do a quick simplification. 115 into 2, that is 230 by 100. Better I will write 100 in the denominator, plus what is 119 into 4? 9 4s are 36, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 476. 125 into 16, 5 6 are 30, 6 2 are 12, 13 14 15, carry 1, 6 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7, and this is 125, that should give you 10 carry 1, minus 76x is equal to 6750. Yes, once you do the simplification, hope you will be able to get the answer for x. So what does that will give you? 4760 plus 230 will give you 0994990 with 2000 when you add 6990. It's 230, I have missed this here, 200, this is 200 and 2300, okay. That calculation is 2300. Once you do the calculation, what happens? Two 30, 10, 2300, yes, 2300, this is 6, 10, carry 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2000, this is 9060, so this is 9060 by 100 minus 76x is equal to 6750. So that will be, you have to multiply throughout this with x, because you know that x is the cost of the cow. Once you do the simplification, what will be the answer? Percentage, when you take this as 100, so that x will be equal to 6750 into 100, that is 9060 minus 76. Once you do this, your final answer will be equal to option A, 450 rupees. Okay. So the cost of the cow is 450 rupees, and the total profit he makes is 15% of the profit on 20 cows, 19% on 40 cows, and 25% on 16 cows. And the total profit he makes is 6570 by selling, by purchasing it at 450 rupees per cow. Is that okay? Fine. So you have some questions, similar questions, which is given as a practice questions, which you can try in your home or in your free time. Thanks for joining us. We shall continue again with few more questions in the next class. Okay, thank you.